All right, guys. So we are live. Good evening, guys, and I hope you've had an awesome day. So, yun. Ano ba dapat, Jess? Good afternoon ba or good evening?
Good afternoon. So,
Oh, lang yan to. Okay, so good afternoon, and we are here again with this live session. And for today, we are gonna be doing a Q&A again. And this is the same with the last month na Q&A. Pero yun nga, we are hoping to make this Q&A like regular na. Every month, magkakaroon ng Q&A, live Q&A sa YouTube for the basic group and then sa pro group, inside the pro group, of course. Now, for our topic for today, it's more on how you can, like, your questions are going to be answered on how you can become a landing page designer, and of course how you can get your first client. So yun guys, if you are excited to start with the first question para i-answer ka agad natin, kindly like the button. If you are watching on YouTube, kindly like the button, like hit the like button, smash it. And if you are watching inside the pro group, kindly comment one para at least alam namin kung sino yung andun sa basic group, and then at the same time kung sino yung andun sa pro group. So yun guys, we are gonna be waiting for about 10 seconds. Jess, baka gusto mong mag-shout out ng mga tao.
shout out kay CJ. Sasagutin namin yung tanong mo tonight. Kay
Okay.
Miguel.
Ay, si Miguel din, di ba?
Hindi ko alam
Mag-aas
kung ano
din
yung
yun.
tanong niya, pero medyo showbiz ata to.
Show. Okay. Sige.
Ayun.
Meron ba tayong mga prepared questions for now aside yung kay CJ? And by the way, guys, once you're done with doing or smashing the like button and then commenting one, also comment the questions that you have for us so that Radley can be able to scroll through them para sabihin sa amin and then we can answer it live. And ano ba dapat yung sasabihin ko? Anyways, yun lang. Comment down and then we can start now. So, first question.
Meron
Basic
na ba?
basic question? Yung mga napapansin ko.
Meron na ba?
Meron ako actually parang naka-prepared na question, and this question would always come up. Always nagka-come up na question, and number one question is ano nga ba daw yung tools na gagamitin in creating landing page? Who wants to answer? Gusto mo, Jess, ikaw or ako?
Both.
Okay,
Okay,
both.
let's go.
Ikaw muna.
So, wireframing or yung stage na magde-design ka ng landing page, you can use any design app actually. Pwede ka mag-Canva, pwede ka mag-Adobe XD or Figma. Yung dalawang yon yung top or best recommended kasi madali siyang gamitin. Yung Adobe XD and Figma. And then you can also use Photoshop kung nung kasanay. And then for landing page building itself, the best tools would be yung landing page builders like Unbounce, Swipe Pages, ano pa ba? ClickFunnels.
ClickFunnels.
So, there.
Okay. So, sige. For me naman, to answer that question kasi there is always this misconception when designing landing page. There is always a two-step process when you are designing a landing page. Step one, you are gonna be creating a wireframe. Now, you might be asking, Errol, ano yung wireframe? So, ito yung pinaka-best na analogy to answer that. Say for example, gusto mong magpagawa ng bahay. 'Di ba, before ka magpagawa ng bahay, you would have to hire an architect. Ipapadrawing mo muna kung ano yung plano ng bahay mo, floor plan mo, and stuff like that. That is the wireframe. Kasi, ayaw mo na i-build ka agad yung bahay mo and then only to end up ay pangit. Alangan naman ipasira mo pa yung semento, gagamit ka pa ng wrecking ball,
Magastos.
'di ba? So mas magastos 'yun. So yung gagawin talaga is mag-hire ka ng architect, gagawa ng floor plan, gagawa ng sketches and stuff like that, kung ano yung magiging itsura. And same din yan sa process ng pagde-design ng landing page. First is gagawa ka ng wireframe para makita ni client kung ano yung magiging itsura ng landing page niya. And then, after ma-approve ni client, gagamit ka na ng landing page builder. Okay? So, yung iba, diretso daw sila nagde-design sa landing page builder like WordPress, sa Elementor. I'm not against that. Okay? I'm not saying na hindi siya okay. Okay lang siya. Although, for us, yung best practice namin is always create a wireframe. Number one benefit of creating a wireframe first is lower revisions.
Mhm.
Number two benefit is that yung client mas magtitiwala sa'yo kasi you can immediately give them results kahit design pa man lang yan kasi magiging involved sila. And pangatlo, mas malaki yung bayad sa'yo kasi nga mas madami yung process na ginagawa mo eh. So yun yung three benefits. And in terms of the tools that you're gonna be using, yung rule talaga, just like Jess said, use a tool that na komportable ka. So, kung komportable kang gumawa sa Canva, wag ka nang magpalit, okay? Okay lang naman yung Canva. At the end of the day, yung goal mo is mapakita mo sa client na you can deliver. Hindi yan nasa tool, okay?
Katulad
So,
nung
kung
sinabi mo na hindi like pagka meron kang pupuntahan, magko-commute ka, hindi mo naman tatanong sa driver kung anong sasakyan yung gamit niya,
exactly, oo, 'di ba?
'di
I
ba?
mean, hindi ka naman talaga magtatanong sa mga tao kung ano yung tool. At the end of the day talaga, yung goal mo lang talaga is maka-deliver. Okay?
Mhm.
So you can use Canva for the wireframe. And for building the landing page, yung gamit namin ng team ko is either for website building, um, yung ginagamit namin is Webflow. Pero for landing page building, we are using Swipe Pages. Okay? Now you can use ClickFunnels or other landing page builders out there. Mayroon akong na-discover na bagong tool. You can use that tool. It's called Graphite. Graphite, paano ba? I,
Yeah.
paano? Anyways. So, so you can search for Graphite. Bagong tool siya. Libre siya. Kung gusto mong ma-practice yung pag-build ng landing page for free, you can explore that tool. Yung benefit kasi, once you've managed to create a landing page inside that platform, sa ibang platform, hindi na mahirap. Okay? So, yung goal mo lang talaga dyan is to know how it works. So, yun. Tama yung spelling ni Jamie. Graphite, yes, that's correct. Graphite.io ata yun.
Hmm.
So, yun yung website nila. It's a new tool. Hindi ko pa siya masyadong na-explore. Pero so far, I'm hearing good things about it.
Okay.
So, siguro next question tayo. I hope na sagot namin yung first question. Actually, dalawang question yun kasi nagtanong si Jami ng ano yung spelling. So, okay. Sagot natin.
May follow-up.
Yung may follow-up, no? Pero, okay. Sige. For the second question naman, it's more on, more on technicalities. Kasi, yung iba is ganito yung parang sinasabi nila, Jess. And I want you to answer them. Ayoko
Okay.
na ako yung sumagot.
Sige lang.
Jess,
Hmm.
is it required to have like a programming background or a design background so that like para makapag-offer ka ng landing page design?
No. Super no.
Bakit no?
Okay. So, personally, ang dami kong nakitang magaling na
Yeah.
programmers, magaling na designers, pero hindi mo nakikita na hindi sila kasing galing sometimes ng mga taong magaling magbenta. So, or like magaling mag-approach sa clients, ganyan. Okay. Kasi, madami naman magaling na artists, madaming magaling na developers. But, ang nagiging difference between the people who know how to sell or know how to approach their clients And yung difference na nung taong magaling lang gumawa ng kung ano-ano is that they learn how to build the relationships with their clients. They learn how to find out ano ba yung valuable sa client nila and how to help their clients actually get their goals. So no, hindi talaga siya important. Yung iba ngang magaling mag-tools, mas konti pa yung nakukuha clients kesa dun sa mga hindi daw marunong mag-develop ng designs or
Yeah.
mag-code, ganyan. So, yun.
Okay, sige. Try ko din sagutin, no? Kasi
Mm.
I'm always like getting emails from other people about this na kasi hindi pa ako marunong mag-code. Kasi kailangan ko pang mag-aral mag-code. Kasi mga ganito, kasi mga ganito. Guys, number one, ito yung ano, ito yung, ito yung parang question ko sa inyo. Like, guys, if marunong kayong mag-code, the question is, makakakuha kayo kaagad ng client?
No.
Most probably hindi. Kasi ito na lang guys ha, this is gonna be based on data. Bakit kaya madami yung unemployed? I'm not, stepping on anyone's shoes, okay? Pero yun nga, bakit madami yung unemployed? Alam niyo yung reason bakit? Because hindi nagkukulang sa skills, nagkukulang paano sila matuto mag-approach ng client, paano sila magiging marunong magbenta ng skills nila. Kasi at the end of the day, hindi mauubusan ng talent, okay? Hindi
Yeah.
mauubusan ng skills. Pero maliit lang yung mga tao na marunong makipag-usap sa client. And ito din yung parang disadvantage if you are someone na magaling mag-code, madami yung skills mo, your language is gonna be different from the client's language. What do I mean by that? You might know the term
Mga technical.
aligned centered or centered aligned, pero si client wala siyang pake. Basta yung goal niya is masentro lang.
Uh-uh.
Okay?
Or it
And
looks right to them.
yes, it looks right.
Yun
Okay?
lang.
So so yun nga, you might know the term um grid system, pero para sa client, it simply means alignment. Wala silang pake sa grid system. You might know PHP, you might know JavaScript, pero sa totoo lang, walang pake si client as long as functional yung landing page nila. Kasi at the end of the day, if you cannot explain it in simple terms, then you already lose. So sometimes when you have more skills and then feeling mo ang dami mong certificates, magaling ka na, sometimes it will blind you kasi hindi mo makakausap ng
As a
parang
normal human being.
yeah, as a normal human being yung client. So
Yeah.
yun yung
Ang
masaklap.
ending nun is madami silang tanong and they get confused, which is
Mhm.
the last thing na gusto nyong mangyari when you're talking
Yes.
to a client. So, yun.
Mm. Meron palang quote no from Russell Brunson. Sabi niya palagi, a confused mind will always say no.
Say no.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure if you would also notice, I always try to craft all my analogies into something na kahit grade 1 makakaintindi. The reason for that is I don't want you to be confused. Kasi when you are
Confirmed
confused,
lang tayo.
guys, like, damn, wala na, mawawala yung attention nyo sa akin. So, ayoko ng ganun. Kaya, I would spend hours and hours to create analogies na sobrang madaling intindihin. Kasi yung goal ko is to make it simple. Kasi at the end of the day, madami na yung complex subject. At least, for once in our life, may mga tao na magpapalower dun. So, yun,
And the
lower,
thing is,
ano,
kaya din tayo hina-hire ng clients is because
yes,
gusto nila to simplify yung task. So, kung
yes,
papasakitin mo lang ulo nila trying to understand kung ano man yung sinasabi mo, then you are not helping them. Yun lang yun.
true. So yun guys, if you are thinking right now that you need technical knowledge, no, at the end of the day, your goal is to be a great communicator to your client, simplify everything for them, and then you're good to go.
Important lang alam mo paano paganahin.
Yes.
Yun.
Um Sino yung may question si ano, si Jason Pipito. Astig ko talaga 'tong si Jason. Sobrang active nitong taong 'to. So sige, ako na lang sasagot 'no. So
Ano yung
Jason,
question?
based sa question ni Jason, ano daw yung GHL? Same lang ba daw sa ClickFunnels? Okay. So GHL means go high level, and it's another platform. Landing page platform siya, bro. So parang same siya sa ClickFunnels, pero yun nga, landing page builder naman talaga yung ClickFunnels. Yung only difference nila is how it's presenting, on how like mas easier daw kasi gamitin yung go high level as compared to ClickFunnels. Pero at the end of the day, they are similar. Like kung marunong kang gumawa sa ClickFunnels, when you switch to go high level, hindi ka mahihirapan. Pero yun nga, they are somewhat the same. They are similar in terms of being a landing page builder. So yun, I hope na klaro yun siya. May question. Sino yung nag-ask nito?
Sa YouTube ata meron din.
Asan? Sino yun?
How to be a LTD ASAP. LTD landing page designer ba yun?
Um, how to be a landing page designer. Then, like, sobrang vague ng question, pero siguro yung answer dyan is, um, number one is, you'd have to decide kung trip mo talaga maging landing page designer, and next is, would you be open to learning it by doing it? Like
Hmm.
immediately get a client and then practice along the way. So that's the easiest and fastest
May
way
pressure
for
na
you.
kasi.
Yeah, may pressure kasi.
Oo.
Sometimes when you get clients, good pressure yun.
Yeah, exactly. Kasi pagka sarili mo lang na inaral, pwede ka pa mag-procrastinate eh.
Yep.
Walang mawawala sa'yo. Whereas, pagka kumuha ka na ng client, since nagbayad na sila sa'yo and may expectation sila sa'yo, then, wala, parang talagang kailangan mo aralin, kailangan alam mo paano paganahin, and you wanna make it work well. So, yun yung best way and fastest
Mhm.
way.
Um meron pa palang meron pa palang question, Jess, na
Hmm.
parang naka-prepare din, no. Eto naman yung eto naman yung mga tao na nagsasabi na, paano kaya kung yung design ko hindi daw maganda?
Maganda ba
Would
para sa client mo? Yun yung yun yung tanong ko. Kasi walang
Nangyari
kung tingin mo maganda siya o hindi. Importante
pi
lang if yung client mo nagagandahan.
yes, okay. So, yun yung other question sa akin palagi. Bro, paano kung pangit yung design ko? Hindi siya talaga maganda. Magiging landing page designer pa din ba ako? So, tama yung question ni Jess. Pangit para kanino? Para sa'yo, for the client? Kasi at the end of the day, here's what you have to remember, guys. The first question that you would ask is, hindi ba, like, wag nyo munang itanong na, pangit ba design ko o hindi? Itanong nyo na, sino ba yung sinasatisfy ko when I'm looking at this design? Is it myself
Exactly.
or is it the client?
Mhm.
Okay? The next is, sabihin natin si client. Ito pa yung next na tanong. Sino yung nagbabayad ng design na to? Ako
Mm.
or si client?
Yeah.
So, pag sabihin mo na naman na si client yung yung magbabayad niyan, then why the hell would you care about making that design beautiful for you? Kasi yun nga, just because pangit mo yung isang bagay doesn't mean na pangit yung design for other people. Like say for example, if I ask you ngayon, Jess, sino yung favorite Avenger na member na gusto mo? Like favorite Avenger na
Avenger.
person, or yeah, hero.
Iron Man.
See, Iron
Or
Man. And
Spider-Man.
for me it's Spider-Man. Now, dyan pa lang guys, just because Spider-Man yung trip ko doesn't mean that other
Pangit
people
si
would.
Iron
Yeah.
Man.
Well,
Doesn't mean
like,
na pangit si Iron
'di
Man.
ba? I
Oo.
mean, parang ganun din yun guys sa design. Just because pangit nyo sa mata nyo doesn't mean na pangit yun sa iba.
Kasi
So
yung,
instead of overcomplicating,
oo, beauty or aesthetics, it's subjective eh. So,
yes,
kahit naaral ka, sabihin mo, nag-aral ka ng design school, ganyan-ganyan, may certification ka, gantong artist yung nagturo sa'yo, meron at meron yan na magsasabi na pangit yung work mo. And if ikaw mismo yung nagsasabi nun, and you are a landing page designer, it doesn't really matter
yeah,
as much if yung client mo naman likes what you're doing for them. At the end of the
exactly.
day, it's their business that you are helping. Sa kanila yan. So, para kang gumawa ng bahay, tapos sasabihin mo, pangit yung ginawa mong bahay, eh hindi mo naman bahay yun. Di ba? Ikaw ba titira dyan?
Exactly, 'di ba?
So, you
Parang
have to make it sa specifications nila. Hindi sa'yo. Yun.
yo, okay, sige, proceed tayo sa medyo advanced na question and um Radley, ako na lang yung mag-check sa ano, sa pro group and then i-prepare mo yung questions for YouTube. Okay
Sige,
lang?
sige. Sige, sige. Kala ko hindi mo na ako tatanungin eh. Meron na akong
Hindi
naka-ready
kasi
dito,
Parang may
binasa mo
hugot
lang
si
eh.
Radley.
okay, sige, ikaw lang muna para walang ano, walang tampo. Sige, ano
Okay,
yung
sige.
questions just?
Sige, from Ares S. Doria. Question bro,
Hmm.
yung
Okay.
pagka-craft ng strategy document for the client, mapipinpoint mo na ba agad kapag nag-DC kayong dalawa or nag-send ng proposal sa job posting niya?
Pag-craft ba ng strategy document for the client, mapipinpoint or makra-craft mo na ba kaagad kapag nagkaroon na kayo ng discovery session, kayong dalawa and then nag-send ng proposal? Okay. So, paano ba?
Medyo
I think
advanced.
there's also a misconception between a strategy document and then a proposal. Okay?
Hmm.
Because those two things are different. When we say proposal, it's you proposing the ano, parang recommendations lang. The strategy is somewhat different. Okay? Somewhat different siya. So paano paano nga ba may explain kung ano yung difference ng proposal and strategy document? So sa proposal guys or kay Bro Ari, sa proposal, yung kailangan mo lang talaga is enumerate mo kung ano yung parang pwede mong ma-deliver kaagad. Okay? Pero for the strategy, different na siya. Kasi maglalagay ka na ng parang timeline, ilan yung kailangan, ilang araw mong kailangan gawin, ano yung may hit nitong goal, mga ganyan. So medyo mas specific na siya. So I think what you're wanting to ask is more on, para sa akin lang is more on paano mapipinpoint daw, mapipinpoint mo na ba daw yung strategy document sa pagcraft? I think yung question mo dyan is kung malalaman mo ba na fit ba kayo to work together, kung magiging client mo ba yan or hindi. So, for me for the discovery session, bro, don't make it super complicated. I think na-discuss ko to kanina kay Jess and then kay Radley, wherein when you're doing the discovery session, you'd have to ask high-level questions first. High-level questions, tatlo lang yun. Why this? Why now? Why me? So, example, pwede kaming mag-roleplay ni Jess ngayon. Si Jess, yung client. And then, may kailangan siyang landing page. So, sige,
Okay.
try na Jess.
Okay, Errol, can you help me with my lead generation for my business?
No, pero di joke. Pero seryoso na, okay. So,
Okay.
lead generation for your business. Quick question, Jess. What's the reason why you want to focus on lead generation right now?
Because Errol, I need money.
Okay. And how soon do you need this lead generation project to get done?
As soon as this month.
Okay. And can you tell me why you want it to get done this month? What sort of problem are you trying to solve right now in terms of your income stream?
Because I'm not getting enough leads in my
Okay.
business. So
Mm-hmm.
the money is going low. So I need to
Okay.
increase that to help
All
me
right.
keep my business rolling.
Okay. And probably last question to see if we are, if we are a fit. In terms of working with a freelancer or a designer, what's your decision criteria when working with a designer? Are you more focused on someone who can just do the execution or also the strategy to, make your business grow?
A little bit of both, maybe.
Okay. I see that there's a fit. So, yun, if mapapansin nyo guys, parang ni-rephrase ko lang, pero at the end of the day, same pa rin yung questions. Why this? Bakit kailangan mong magpagawa for your lead generation campaign? And then, tinanong ko, how soon do you need this to get done? Bakit kailangan mo siya ngayon? Why now? And
Mhm.
then, at the end is, what's your decision criteria or why me? Kasi, when you ask that question or when you ask those questions, si client yung mag-pre-qualify sa sarili nila.
Yeah.
Feeling nila, sila yung may hawak sa conversation, pero in reality, guys, you are pre-qualifying them para ma-position mo yung self mo as an expert para hindi ka na nila hingan ng portfolio and at the same time para malaman mo kung ano yung problema nila.
Yeah.
So, wag like bro Aris, wag ka lang munang mag-focus in terms of the strategy document. Inside the pro group, I'm gonna be creating a new lesson and I think na-mention ko to last na live wherein magdi-discuss tayo all about customer journey and then high-level questions. Um, I will try to make sure na mas simplify yun para pag mag-craft kayo ng strategy document, mas malaki yung chance na ma-hire kayo and at the same time, mabayaran kayo ng malaki talaga. Kasi at the end of the day, our goal is to get you paid for your thinking. So, yun.
At the same time, asking those questions kasi sa bibig nila mismo nanggagaling yung
Mhm.
value mo and ng work
Yes.
na ibibigay mo sa kanila. So, hindi ikaw yung nagsasabi na, oh, kailangan mo to, client. Sa kanila mismo yung nanggagaling. So, since sa kanila mismo nanggagaling, it's easier na ibigay mo nga
Ma-close
yung
sila.
kung ano yung
Oo.
kailangan. Mm-mm.
Kasi
So,
naging
yun.
specific sila sa kailangan nila eh.
Exactly. And
Like,
sometimes that's all they need. Because sometimes yung client mismo natin, they're not super clear kung ano ba talaga yung kailangan nila. And asking those questions, you become not just a designer, but someone
mhm.
who is perceived as at level. Naka-level,
Yes.
magka-level mo si client. So,
Mm.
yun.
And ito pala yung parang isa pang benefit no ng questions na yun. Kahit tatlong questions lang, like for some weird reason, sobrang powerful ng questions na yun. Pag mag-price drop ka na, like sabihin mo, ito yung presyo ko. Dahil nga pre-qualify nila yung sarili nila, parang pina-verbalize mo sa kanila yung gusto nilang value na makuha. Pag magsabi ka na, I usually charge $500 or I usually charge $5,000 for this. Most of the time, guys, hindi sila iimik. And some of them, especially if you're already an expert, yung mangyayari, like less objection and then mag-yes na lang sila. So, yun yung power niya ng high-level questions.
And yung meaning ni Errol na if you're already an expert at doing this, yung
Yes.
persuading your clients or selling your work, yun. Not so much as expert sa design tool.
Sorry, hindi ko na ano. Sorry, hindi ko na malayan. Sorry.
Ayun. Kasi mamaya, ang
Um,
dami mong alam sa Photoshop, di mo naman alam gawin yun, di ba? And then,
tama nga naman, no? So, hindi ka pa rin expert. Sorry na. Sige. Next question, Radley.
Okay, so from CDPH Pro Group, from Felix
Okay.
Catis. Mayor, ano po yung maipapayo mo sa mga beginner na hindi fluent sa English? Yung tipong nabubulol kapag kausap si client sa discovery call, okay lang ba yun? Baka kasi hindi ma-convince si client.
Okay. So, eto na lang, no? May kukwento ako. Like recently lang to, no? meron isang like nag-aral kasi kami ng driving class na kami ni Daisy, no? And then there was this driving instructor na tinuturuan akong mag-drive. Tapos this driving instructor doesn't really know how to speak English. Pero he was curious on how he can work online kasi nga kailangan niya ng ekstrang pera. Tapos etong driver instructor na to, nakilala niya ako dahil daw sa YouTube. So, he's been following me. And then kaya madami siyang tanong sa akin. And then last day ng driving class namin, inoptimize namin yung profile niya. Dala-dala niya kasi yung laptop niya. So I was like, what the hell? Sobrang seryoso ng driving instructor na to, no? And then, imagine like 1 week have passed, nag-text ako sa kanya, "Oy, kumusta?" Hindi siya nag-reply. Only to find out, this driving instructor has a client already. Okay? And, if titingnan nyo, hindi siya marunong mag-English. Okay? Pero, yung sabi niya kasi palagi sa akin, nung inaayos namin yung profile niya, sabi niya, as long as may intindihan siya ng client, yan yung importante. Okay? You don't have to be fluent, bro. You don't have to be fluent. All you need to be is more on understandable ka. Okay? Yan yung goal. And kung hindi mo naman talaga trip yung mga English, what's stopping you from looking for local clients? Yung mga Pilipino din. Guys, madami yung business owners dito sa Philippines. You can offer landing page to them. So, there's no stopping you. So, yun lang. That specific story should be striking enough para mawala yung limiting belief moment na yan na porket hindi ka magaling mag-English. It's just one part of looking for clients. Hindi yan big deal. At the end of the day, yung goal ni client is for you to deliver results. Wala silang pake sa language mo as long as naiintindihan ka nila. So, yun.
Okay, so meron pa ako ulit ng isang question. Dalawa pa actually.
Go.
Saan to? Sa YouTube?
Sa YouTube. Hindi.
Oh.
Galing to sa pro group. Pero i-shoutout mo daw muna si
Sino?
si
Sino?
Dudoy.
Ay,
Dudoy.
hello bro, Dudoy. Hello. Hi, Dudoy. You're here.
So, sige, ito yung question from Ed Rivera. Is there a need to tweak a bit if you'll position yourself as a landing page consultant? If so, how?
Tweak ng ano?
Tweak ng ano?
Siguro yung positioning.
Positioning?
If you'll position yourself naman daw kasi as a landing page consultant, siguro yung approach mo. Ganun?
Okay. Actually, napakita ko kanina kay Jess. Like, usually ganito lang. Always ask them yung why me. What's your decision criteria when you're working with a designer? Are you more into someone who can just do the execution or also the strategy to increase your conversion? So, pag sabihin niyang a little bit of both, automatically consultant ka na.
Tapos pag sinabi
Pero pag
ng
sabihin niya,
execution, designer.
then Barack Obama yan.
True. Actually. Oo.
Pero di ba usually just Barack Obama yan.
Oo. mga 90% siguro.
Yes.
More often than not. Oo. Ayun. Tapos nasagot na rin nun yung question ni CJ. So, nagtanong si CJ earlier, paano daw ba mag-attract ng ideal client instead na low-baller client. Kasi madalas daw ang na-attract niya is low-baller. So, yun din yung tanong, yun din yung sagot. Which is, mag-ask ka ng pre-qualifying questions, which is yung why this, why now, why me? And then,
Yes.
and then instantly, mag-ask ka na rin about the budget. Ano yung budget na they're looking to invest, keyword, invest. Ayan. Para alam nila na hindi siya loss. It's something that they're going to gain from. So, yun. What budget are they looking to invest in this? Then, yun pa lang, pre-qualify mo na. Kasi pagka sinabi mong attracting clients or siguro ang sinasabi dito ni CJ is yung mga client na lumalapit sa kanya.
Mm.
When it comes to attracting clients, medyo inevitable or talagang hindi maiiwasan na magkakaroon ng low ballers sometimes. So, the key there talaga is mag-pre-qualify ka. Sino ba talaga
Yes.
gusto mong katrabaho? And at what range yung okay ka magtrabaho. So, kailangan, important, alam mo din yung lowest rate of engagement. So,
Yes, minimum level.
yun, minimum level of engagement. Yan. Para, at least alam mo na, pagka masyadong mababa, then you can easily say na, oh, that's way
Yeah.
below my minimum level of engagement. And then, if the client really wants to work with you, and then ipipilit pa rin nila and they might negotiate. Pero kung hindi naman, you save your time. Move on
Yes.
sa next. Yun na yun.
So yun, in terms of attracting not low ballers client or mga high budget clients, there's no such thing as attracting high budget clients lang, no?
Exactly.
Parang for like leads are not created equal. Just like humans, may iba matangkad, may iba hindi naman matangkad. Just like me, hindi
And me.
matangkad. Like si Radley sobrang tangkad niyan. So hindi talaga created equal, no? The only thing that you can control is more on pre-qualifying them, just like what Jessica mentioned. So pre-qualify them, always pre-qualify kahit pa yan kapatid, kahit pa yan relative, a friend of your relative, always pre-qualify kasi at the end of the day, you don't want to be burned out. So, learn to pre-qualify. Yan yung secret para mawala yung mga low ballers. Hindi naman mawala pero ma-repel yung yung low ballers. And again, the questions that you need to pre-qualify is yun nga, tatlo lang. Why this? Why now? Why me? And then there's a fit.
Yun.
Yung
Meron pa ba,
may
Rad?
Meron pa tayo ditong isa.
Okay, go.
From YouTube naman. From Yeng Pogi. Question, siguro, how much can I earn as a beginner offering landing page design?
How much do you want to earn, Yang?
Yeah, how much do you
Nasa
want
iyo
to
din yun
earn?
eh.
Oh, because as much as you can. Yan yung answer dyan. As much as you can, pero if you're asking for the price na industry standard na hindi ka mare-reject, makukuha mo sila and then acceptable yung price. You can start your price at $300 to $500. Yan yung minimum even if you are a beginner or a newbie. Although, na-break na to ni Lali. Grabe tong si Lali. Pero si Lali kasi naka-charge siya ng $1,000 for a landing page design project. So, yun, that's how much you can earn from designing landing pages. At the end of the day, it's not about yung parang tipong ano ba yung kailangan kong gawin as a landing page designer. It's more on how you can position yourself as a landing page designer. Kasi once ma-position mo yung self mo, mas malaki yung makukuha mo. Pero kung focus ka sa tool, alam ko yung mag-Photoshop, alam ko mag-After Effects, alam kong mag-Canva, sige, ikaw na yung may alam. Pero
magiging
hindi.
executioner ang tingin sa'yo ni client pag doon ka nakafocus.
Yes. So, yun.
Important din kasi kay client na they're working with someone who actually understands how the business runs. Pagka gusto mo na you want to be perceived as a consultant, they want na you understand how their business runs para matulungan mo talaga yung business nila. So, kaya importante yung alamin mo yung how to negotiate, how to sell, how to understand lead temperatures, understand yung journey nila. Yun yung mga mas important versus paano mo gagawin yung gradient. Magamitan yung gradient dun sa mga tool na ewan. Ganyan.
So, sorry na.
Nice to know lang yan. Mga ganun.
Yes. Nice to know. Questions? pa more.
Questions.
Okay,
Okay, meron
sige.
pa ako dito.
Habang nagbabasa ka ng questions or before you read the question, guys, if you have just joined YouTube right now, I mean, kakapanood mo lang sa YouTube ngayon sa live na to, kindly smash the like button para mm, ano ba? Para matulungan mo kami sa algorithm para at least madami yung ma-reach namin na people o na gustong maging landing page designer din. So, yun nga, parang tulungan na lang din tayo to reach more people. Um, and then, if you are in the pro group, kindly comment valuable para at least alam namin na yun, magkakaroon pa tayo ng part 3 of doing a Q&A sa next month kasi we are wanting to do this regularly, like monthly thing na siya wherein we will do Q&A and stuff like that. So yun, kindly comment valuable. Even if you're also on YouTube, kindly comment valuable na lang din para at least we will know na gusto nyo yung ganitong segment. So yun, proceed
Please
tayo
like
sa
and subscribe.
proceed tayo sa next question.
Go.
Okay, go na tayo.
Yes.
Go.
Sige,
Gora.
from Jasmine Salazar. Medyo
Hi,
basic tong
Jasmine.
question na to. Example po ba ng online job marketplace yung LinkedIn or ganyan?
Okay.
Ano?
Sige. Ako na lang, Jess.
Sige.
May I think Jasmine has other questions, Radley. Kindly scroll up. Medyo nakita ko yung pangalan niya kanina. I'm not really sure pero kanina ko pa siyang nababasa na meron siyang ibang questions. Pero I'll answer her question first, yung ngayon.
Okay.
Yung LinkedIn po ba ay online job? Yung LinkedIn, Jasmine, is like Facebook. Social media platform siya. The only difference with Facebook and then LinkedIn is ganito. Sa LinkedIn, yung andun, para siyang online resume. Okay? Gagawa ka ng profile doon para i-update mo yung resume mo real time. So, yun yung tinitingnan ng most clients. Meron ka bang LinkedIn? So, ganun. Pero, yun nga, LinkedIn and Facebook is somewhat similar. The only thing na nag-change is si LinkedIn is mostly used for professionals. Okay? Now, you might be asking, meron bang clients sa LinkedIn? Yes, madami yung clients doon sa LinkedIn. Pero, if you are just starting out, don't start in LinkedIn. Okay? Huwag kang mag-start doon kasi madugo doon. Kailangan mo ng advanced knowledge. If you're just starting out, mag-start ka sa onlinejobs.ph, Upwork, or any other freelance marketplaces. Yes.
Fiverr. Yan.
Fiverr. So, yun.
Yup.
So, may questions pa ba yun si Jasmine Radley?
Oh, actually meron pero na-answer mo na siya. So, ulitin ko lang yung question niya na na-mention mo. Yung question niya is paano po at saan ako pwedeng makakuha ng client? Yun yung question.
Okay.
And then meron din siya ditong sinabi kanina before pa that, sabi niya willing to learn and doing it. Kaya lang di ko po alam kung paano ako mag-uumpisa or should I say paano iumpisahan yun.
Okay. I think Jasmine, siguro quick favor na lang, no? What if you start with the webinar? I've also posted it on YouTube right now. 2 hours video siya, medyo matagal siya, pero it will give you a foundation on how you can start. Like, ano yung landing page, bakit siya kailangan ng mga clients, paano siya ibenta, ano yung mga tools. Like, sinabi ko doon, ni-reveal ko, nagbigay din ako ng framework doon na pwede mong gamitin as reference. Pwede mo nga din i-redesign yun para ibigay sa client na para mapakita nila na, okay, alam mo yung ginagawa mo. So yun, it's a 2-hour video, dun ka mag-start. Now, once you're done with that, kasi sa sales process, kailangan talaga na marunong kang mag-audit ng landing page. Yung next na gagawin mo is, punta ka na naman sa YouTube. Meron na naman akong video on how to audit a landing page. You can watch it. It's a 40-minute video Pero yun nga, if you implement it, like, isulat mo, mag-notes ka, and then i-implement mo, maghanap ka kaagad ng client sa Upwork or sa online jobs, makakakuha ka kaagad ng client. I'm not saying na na like pag i-try mo bigla kang magkakaroon ng client. No, it will take an effort.
Mm.
You will have to do some effort there, no?
You learn by experience talaga.
Yes, you learn by experience. Pero yun nga, based on seeing other people na nasa pro group, like si Jason Ventura, nanood ng mga high level questions and stuff inside the pro group. Ngayon nakaka-charge ng $300 for simple landing page designs. Pero yun nga, you really have to do or dedicate a time and effort para mo makuha yung gusto mo. Pero yun nga, if you're just asking kung saan ka mag-start, dun sa dalawang videos na yun, and then when to start, ikaw na yung makaka-answer dun. Kasi if mag-start ka ngayon, then that means you've already started, parang ganun. So, yun. Oh, uy, dead air.
May
Mag-question na.
question daw si Miguel.
Sino?
Meron ba?
Miguel, meron siya.
Nasaan na?
Okay.
Ah,
Anong question?
paano kapag yung prospect ay CEO o yung mga walang time sa mga convos?
Okay.
And then dun ka sa yung tatlong questions. Para mabilis
Yes.
lang. And that's all about them. So you're not really taking away much of their time because they're going to be talking about themselves, not me. So, carry
Okay.
lang yan. Oo.
So, babalik na naman tayo, Miguel, sa 3 questions. Yung why this, why now, why me. Now, if there's an instance talaga na sobrang busy talaga ni CEO, wala siyang time to talk with you, then immediately ask them, who's the second person that is assigned to manage this project? Kasi yung CEO, they're the visionaries. Sila yung driver. Now, yung next mo is sino yung parang first mate ng ng barko nila. So yun yung itanong mo, sino yung other decision maker? Talk to that person and itanong mo na naman yung 3 questions. Kasi if interesado talaga yung client, they will and will always find a time to talk with you.
Yes.
Okay?
Pagka hindi sila interested, they won't.
Yes. And mag-a-assign sila ng mga tao na makikipag-usap sa'yo. Pero at the end of the day, yun, ask those questions para immediately ma-position mo yung self mo. So I hope na answer yun, no?
Yes.
Okay.
True.
Sige, another question dito from Ed Rivera. Have you ever encountered LP clients from Pinterest users? If so, what are the things to consider to make landing page relevant or useful for them?
Wala pa ako so
Pinterest.
far, so hindi ako makakasagot.
Wala din ako. And wala akong narinig wala akong kakilala na nakakuha ng client from Pinterest.
Like, as much as I would like to answer it, so far wala pa akong ganong experience having clients na from Pinterest.
Hindi siya kasi masyadong social, I think.
Yeah.
He would talk as
So
much.
more on inspirations lang, no?
Exactly. Oo.
Sige. So, question from RJ Adato. Medyo mahaba to.
Okay.
Bro, I remember the very first video of you that I watched before joining the pro group. You mentioned na pag malakihang company na instead of charging 300 to 500, you can charge up to 10 times. How can you distinguish kung kailan ka mag-increase sa price based sa business ni client?
Okay. I think nasagot ko to, pero sige. Ulitin ko na lang, no? Sige. So there's this weird thing that yun nga, kailangan mo na naman talaga itanong sa client, no? So babalik tayo sa why this, why now, why me, kasi those are the high value questions. So first question is, what's the reason why you want to do this landing page? So why this? Next is how soon do you want this project to get done? So why now? Then next is what's your decision criteria when working with a landing page designer? So magsasalita yan sila. And then next is magtatanong ka lang ng what's the budget that you're hoping to invest for this project? And then sabihin nila, I don't know. How much do you usually charge? And then dun ka dun ka mag-experiment. Ito yung sasabihin ko sa'yo, this will only work and I will recommend you doing this kung meron ka ng consistent client kasi it means that you can take risk. Okay? Pag wala kang client, wag kang mag-aero experiment dyan. Masakit yan sa bulsa. So, sabihin natin meron kang 3 client, no? And then gusto mong mag-experiment sa pang-apat. So, try mo lang, i-increase mo ng 5x yung 5 times yung price mo. Sabihin natin, yung landing page design mo for the 3 clients is just $100. So, sa 4th client is, pag sabihin niyang hindi niya alam yung budget niya, try mo lang sabihin na, okay, my minimum level of engagement is $500. Is this something that's within the budget you're hoping to invest? Pag mag-no sila, then that means hindi kayo fit. Wala silang budget. Pero pag mag-yes sila, then that means more win for you, 'di ba? Pero yun nga, it's all about experimentation. Now, baka yung other question mo is, how would you know if a client has a huge budget? Number 1, yung nakikipag-usap sa'yo, hindi yung CEO. Okay? I think na-mention ko to kanina kay Jess, na if yung makipag-usap sa'yo are marketing managers or their head of marketing, then that means malaki silang company. Walang time yung CEO sa'yo. Okay? So that means malaki yung budget nila. Kasi, yun nga, why would they assign someone else to talk with you kung hindi sila malaki?
Yep.
So, dun, meron ka ng idea na, okay, pang $1,000 to.
Although medyo
So,
mas may challenge doon kasi nagiging dalawa yung kailangan mong
yes,
convince.
kausap.
Oo.
Mm-mm.
So, yan.
So, yun yung mga criteria mo na kailangan mong i-consider when you are wanting to increase your price up to 10 times and stuff like that. Pero, yun.
Okay. So, meron ako 2 question dito. More on execution siya and siguro pang beginner din.
Okay.
So, ano po ang best tools for making landing page design?
Jess?
Okay. So yun, parang yung sa sinabi namin kanina, best tool is, okay, so sa dalawang phase, number 1, you have to wireframe muna or gagawin mo yung plan ng landing page para mapakita mo visually kung ano yung magiging itsura niya para kay client. So, the best tool there is kung ano mang design tool yung comfortable ka. So, pwede yung Canva, Adobe XD, or Figma, or Photoshop. And then, sa paggawa ng landing page itself, builder yan, the best builders out there would be Swipe Pages, Unbounce, ClickFunnels, tas yun nga, earlier, scroll ka na lang dun sa comments, andyan merong na-mention si Errol na graphite na tool that you can use.
Yes, graphite.
So that you can explore yung builders more. Ayun.
Yes. So, hopefully nakatulong yun. Next.
Okay. So, ito pa yung isang question na more on execution. Yung client
Go.
po ba yung magpo-provide ng text sa landing page? Siguro yung copy to, yung meaning.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Sometimes yes and sometimes no. Pero the best way to do that para at least sila pa din yung mag-provide ng copy is first, download the 4P framework.
Yes.
Yes.
Para
And
may
then,
questionnaire.
para may questionnaire ka. Kasi dun sa framework na yun, may questionnaire on what you need to ask and what you need to get from the clients. Kasi kailangan mo yung questions na yun. Pag mabigay mo yung questions na yun and then masagot nila, kung ano yung sinabi nila, kung ano yung sagot nila sa questions na yun, yun yung copy sa landing page design. So, Parang napa-feel mo pa sa client na, shit, ang galing mo namang magsulat ng copy. When in reality, they are the ones who are writing the copy.
Yeah.
Nilayout mo lang.
Mm-mm.
So, yun.
Okay, okay. So ito pang question. Meron pa tayong mga bago dito. From Yeng Pogi.
Go.
Question.
Okay.
Paano malalaman kung nasa tamang track ka when you're looking for your first project slash client?
Okay. Right track. Sino mauna? Ikaw ako?
Right track. Okay. Siguro, sige, I'll answer first. Para malaman mo na nasa right track ka, siguro look at number one, gano'n ka-responsive ba sa'yo yung clients or yung mga pina-prospect mo? And then, ayun, obviously, nasa right track ka pagka nakakuha ka ng client. So, if you're able to close them, then nasa right track or platform ka. So, try to keep going at that platform. Try to do the same thing that you've been doing. Ulit-ulit mo until you get more. Yun.
Yes. Actually, same lang kami ng sagot. Same lang kami ng sagot. Sige, uulitin ko na lang. Yun nga, same sa sabi ni Jess. Use one platform. Try to get clients there. At first, you might not get clients immediately. I'm telling you this. Gusto kong maging upfront kasi dito sa mundo, wala naman talagang fairy tale. Kailangan talaga ng challenges, no? So, yun nga. When you try to approach a client, most of the time, hindi yan sila magre-reply. Pero, say for example, you'd have to quantify everything. Ano yung meaning ko sa quantify? Say for example, nag-approach ka ng 10 client sa Upwork. Out of those 10, ilan yung nag-reply? Sabihin natin, yung yes, yung minimum response rate mo. Sabihin natin, yung nag-reply sa'yo sa first week, nag-reach out ka ng 10, isa lang yung nag-reply, then you're somewhat doing it right. Pero sa second week, sabihin natin, nag-try ka na naman ng 10 and then 5 yung nag-reply, then that means you are on the right track kasi you've immediately increased your chances of getting a client. So, yun, hanggang makakuha ka ng client. Pero yun nga, at first talaga, yung pwede mong matrack is yung response rate. And then, kung sino yung mag-yes sa audit, tapos kung sino yung magkakagusto ng audit mo. Now, once yung audit na yun, hit yung home run, yun, makukuha mo talaga silang client.
Okay, okay. So, another question from Katrina Rempilio. I remember you said before, Mayor Errol, nasa testing ang pera. From that, always ba required ang A/B testing? Paano po kung maliit lang yung sample si client, I mean startup lang? And what are the other ways to test the landing page? And my best practices po ba doing testing? Thanks.
Oh. Holy smokes.
Advanced.
Okay. Sige, advanced to. Una tayo sa basic question. Yung first na basic question is, ang pera daw nasa A/B testing? Yes, nasa A/B testing yung pera or split testing. Second question is, paano kung startup sila? Kailangan, like, makakapag A/B test? Yes din, pero you'd have to ask them. What do I mean by that? Say for example, nakagawa ka na ng landing page for them, like first landing page for them. Next question mo is ganito, hey client, how open are you to doing a split test to see where we can improve the conversion further? So yun, tanungin mo sila, how open are you to doing a split testing? And most of them would say yes. Again, it's all about asking high value questions. Hindi yan nasa portfolio, nasa high value questions yan. So yun, ask ka ng how open are you to doing a split test? So kahit startup yan, most of them will say yes. Dun ka magkakapera. Now, the next question, best practices, ano yung dapat na mga iti-test? Ito na lang yung sasabihin ko para masagot kita. I'm wanting to assign Daniel, yung lead designer namin, and then I want to assign this to Daisy, yung fiancé ko, to create like tutorials inside the pro group for best practices in doing split test. And then yung mga advisory council, ito yung tawag ko sa mga tao, like for example, si Jessica, advisory council, si Gerson, si Iro, si CJ, madami yung mga advisory council ng CDPH. I'm wanting to ask favor from them if they can create like tutorials for the pro group members. So, yun, yung goal talaga for the next phase of pro group is number one, i-gamify yung learning experience para at least mas makakuha ka agad ng first client. Kasi ayoko naman na mag-proceed tayo sa advanced lessons kung hindi naman na hit yung first client, no? So, yun nga. Siguro for the best practices, we are already planning it kung paano namin i-intro yung mga types of landing pages, ano yung best practices doon, paano mag-split test. Pero yun, gagawa kami ng videos for that para at least when you guys are already on that level, hindi kayo mahihirapan to upsell. So, yun, hopefully nasagot ko. Parang teaser, no?
Okay, okay. Meron ako ditong
Easter eggs.
another very long
Okay.
question. From Laran Archeval. I have a question po. This is not related sa landing page but somehow related to graphic design. May client kasi ako
Okay.
ngayon. I'm working for his company 11 to 6 a.m. The problem is masyadong toxic si client. Parang may split personality siya minsan. Mabait biglang naninigaw every call. Nagiging toxic na yung working relationship. He's always in a bad mood and nang degrade siya. My question is, nag-sign daw kasi siya ng contract. Pag nag-resign ba ako, pwede ba nila akong kasuhan dahil may contract? Gusto ko na kasing makalaya sa toxic client na to and mag-focus as landing page designer kasi nasa pro group na din po ako. Thanks.
Okay. So, Laran, first, yeah, like first of all, I am very, very sorry to hear that. Sorry sa experience mo ngayon with that. Actually, hindi yan toxic, nightmare na yan. Nightmare level yan, no? Nightmare client, no? So, yung first na gagawin mo is, basahin mo sa contract. Like, basahin mo yung contract mo, and then, hanapin mo sa contract kung may nakalagay na okay lang mang-degrade sa'yo. If walang may nakalagay doon, i-point out doon sa contract na, sabihin mo na, hey client, gusto ko lang sabihin sa'yo, hopefully di ka ma-offend, pero hindi ako nag-sign ng contract para ma-degrade. Now, if you're having problems with the deliverables that I have, okay lang ba na hindi ka mang-degrade kasi hindi naman part ng contract natin? And if you cannot do that, I would probably say na kailangan ko nang mag-resign kasi hindi na to healthy.
And kailangan yung mag-check nung clause kung ano yung
Yes.
ano yung clause doon kung paano conditions nila when it comes to resigning, ganyan.
Yes.
So,
Like, just like yung turo ni JTL, I think na-post niya to sa tribe, no? Na, yun nga, you can end the relationship in a healthy way na sasabihin mo lang na, thank you na pinag-grow mo ako, pero yun nga, kailangan kong mag-move on. Pero I will make sure na habang nagtra-transition sa pag-resign ko, I will render 2 weeks para at least may time na maghanap ka ng ibang designer. Pero yun nga, if you can point out in a professional way na hindi ka nag-sign para sa pag-degrade sa'yo, then do it kasi it's a nightmare client. For sure, wala sa contract yung dinidegrade ka. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a ground for you to say no na. So, pwede mong gamitin yun.
Or kung hindi ka sure, you can also, since sabi niya working for the company, you can also go to the HR department
HR.
for help. So, kung medyo takot ka sa gawin yun, or you need some help, go sa HR. Yun. Intense.
Okay. So, let's move on to the next question. From Len Antonio, is it possible ba to offer audit to potential clients on Upwork when their posted job is not even about needing a landing page?
No. Don't offer a landing page audit kung yung post nila is social media management. Kang mag-offer ng social media management audit. pero not a landing page audit. The
Yes.
principles of doing an audit applies. Yung paggagawa ng ng landing page, it's somewhat similar, pero yun nga, if it's not related to landing page, don't offer a landing page audit.
Mm.
Baka maban ka ng Upwork.
Yeah. Tsaka medyo weird yun. Parang nag-offer na,
Mhm.
gusto mo ba ng kape? Tsaa yung hiningi ng tao.
Exactly. So, yun. No, don't offer it.
Yeah.
Okay. From Eileen May naman, regarding sa
Okay.
contracts po, siguro na-curious to kanina. Kapag na-close mo na si client for landing page design, may contract din po ba? Kung meron, may template po ba kayo?
Okay. Gumagamit kami ng tool na Endco,
Mm-mm.
end.co. So, dun sa end.co,
Andun yung contract.
yung nangyayari is tawag nito, may template na sila ng contract. So, gumagawa lang ako dun, tas parang, eto na yung gusto kong isend sa client. Pero, yun, wala namang formal na creation kasi there are a lot of tools like PandaDoc, Dubsado. Madami yung mga tools ngayon na nakakapag-generate ng ng
Yung contract.
contract. So, you can use that.
Ang
Huwag mo
important
nang
lang din
pahirapan
naman
yung self
dun
mo.
is yung number of revisions, tapos kung magkano yung investment ng client mo.
Yes.
Yun. Tapos kung ano yung project deliverables. Timeline
Yes.
also. Yun.
Yung mga scopes and most of the tools have those built-in features na madali mong ma-edit, and then they will generate a contract wherein the client can sign it online. So mas madali kung gumamit ka na lang ng tool instead of creating a document from scratch.
Yep.
Okay. Sige, next question tayo.
Go.
Sige, from Ed Rivera. With the different landing page platforms available now, ano ba yung most common na ginagamit ng majority of the clients requiring landing page? Do I need to niche down to a specific group of clients using a specific platform I'm familiar with, or the one common among the majority of the clients?
Gusto mo, Jess, ikaw or ako?
Ikaw na lang.
Okay. So sige, common platform that I'm seeing right now in terms of a landing page or nangangailangan ng landing page, most of them would say WordPress. Like kahit website builder siya, sige, WordPress. And then the next na ranked is more on ClickFunnels. Next is Kajabi. Next is Unbounce. Lumiit yung rate ng Unbounce. So yun, you can look at those platforms. Yun yung most commonly na pinupost, yung marunong mag-WordPress, gumagawa ng landing page and stuff like that. Pero in terms of positioning, no, it depends din kung ano yung goal mo. For us, hindi kami yung tipo na porket madami yung demand dun, andun kami. Like, when we were just starting out, alam namin na maliit yung demand sa Webflow, alam namin na maliit yung demand sa Unbounce, and alam din namin na maliit yung demand sa swipe pages, pero we still pursued in positioning ourselves as an expert sa mga tools na yun. For the very reason na, yun nga, less competition. So that's for our reason. Now, if your goal is to get clients immediately, and then, yun nga, yung problema ko lang dyan is that madami pa ding low ballers. And then gusto mo, like, madami kang time to pre-qualify clients, then go for tools na ginagamit ng majority. Pero for us, wala kaming time to pre-qualify all the people that would inquire our service. Kaya nag-position kami sa mga tools na alam namin na maliit yung demand, pero for sure malaki yung bayad. So, yun.
Ako personally, I don't position sa tools.
Mhm.
More on,
Yes.
ang focus ko is kung ano ba yung problem that I'm trying to help the clients with. Kasi a lot of clients don't really care din.
Yes.
Ikaw din
As long as
tatanungin,
ma-deliver mo.
yeah, ikaw din tatanungin nila, ano bang tools yung ma-recommend mo dyan?
Yes.
Then, di ba? You position yourself as an expert na pagka ganun. Yun.
Just like Jerson, like, madami yung gumagamit ng DV or Elementor sa WordPress or Thrive theme. Pero etong si Gerson, pangmalakasang positioning sa Oxygen lang. And
Oo.
then yun, he's getting tons of project still kahit ganyan yung positioning niya. At the end of the day, same lang yung sabi ni Jessica na at the end of the day, if you position yourself as someone na mas experienced sa kanila, for
Mhm.
sure, sila yung magtatanong ano yung magandang platform. Like, if you would
Exactly.
relate it to a doctor, hindi ka naman pwedeng magsabi sa doktor na, Dok, etong brand yung gamitin mong scalpel sa pag-opera sa akin. Like, no, you cannot do that. At the end
Oo.
of the day, yung goal mo is masolve lang yung health concern mo.
Exactly.
So, yun.
Okay, sige. Next question tayo again.
Go.
From YouTube naman to. Hi, I'm a
Last
graphic...
5 questions.
Sige,
Mhm.
sige. Okay.
Mm.
5. Hi, I'm a graphic designer, web designer. I have an interview tomorrow for UI UX designer application. Pero as in no background ako sa UI UX. Ano pong maipapayo niyo sa akin?
Holy smokes. Okay, so, shit.
Okay.
Um, Ikaw, Jess, may ano ka? Parang naging UX ako bigla, transform.
Okay. You can be, feel ko you can be honest naman eh.
Yeah.
Kasi, okay. I'm not sure kung makakatulong to, pero sige, I'll take it from an experience na lang din. Actually, nag-try ako mag-apply before as a copywriter, pero wala akong
Mm.
copywriting background. Wala akong experience sa writing at all. Wala akong educational background sa writing. As in, wala at all.
Mm.
So, I got the job by just being honest and talking to yung HR person, kasi HR person yung kakausapin mo dyan. And yung
Mm.
kakausapin mong HR person, I want to emphasize, person siya.
Mm.
Okay? Tao siya. So, if you're just honest na, hey, actually, my background is on graphic design and web, not really UX or UI.
Yes.
But this is something that I'm willing to learn more about to help you in this company and to make this role more helpful for you. And then, mas ma-feel ng HR person na, okay, at least honest to, simula pa lang. And at the same
Yeah.
time, this person wants to grow with the company. Hindi lang
Mhm.
yung magyayabang lang siya sa akin and maglalaya siya sa akin. Everyone does that. So, doon ka magsa-stand out doon sa HR person, honestly. Pag naging
Yes.
super honest ka about yourself. Yun, just be authentic. Carry lang yun.
Yes.
If you
So,
want, you can even say na mag-i-invest ka into a course or something.
yun
Para,
pa lang sana yung sasabihin ko. Grabe ka.
I read your mind eh. Hindi. Ano to? You can say na you're gonna invest on a course on UI UX. Tapos,
Yeah.
ma-feel nila na parang, uy, ganun kami ka-special, ganun niya kagusto mag-work with this company. Kasi at the same time, ang isa pa na ginigauge ng HR is actually how much this person wants to work with the company and how much this person wants to help the company. That's very important to them. Pagka, feel nila na maaalis ka lang din, yun yan. You're just going here kasi may pera dito, ganyan. Hindi ka masyadong papansinin nun eh. So, yun.
Yes. So, ako naman, yung gusto ko lang sabihin kay Nemik, congrats. And then, God bless. Hindi mo kailangan ng good luck kasi I don't believe in luck. And then, next is more on, yun nga, since na-mention mo na web design ka, yung usual na ginagawa ko dyan is that UI UX is a broad term that most businesses use, like parang normal lang, parang fliniflex nila yung word na I need a UI UX. Parang ganun. So, parang broad siya na term. So, I would always ask the person na mag-i-interview na, in terms of the UI UX that you need, what specific UI or UX help are we trying to create? Is it for mobile app? web app or the UX of website. Parang ganun. Kasi at the end of the day, may UX lahat. Kahit yung doorknob, kahit yung toilet bowl, may UX dyan.
Lalagyan ng
Okay?
ketchup.
Yeah, like, I mean, di ba, may UI din yun.
Oo.
So, first is, kailangan mong mag-ask ng specific, ano yung kailangan gawan ng UI UX? Mobile
Mm-mm.
app ba? Web app siya? Or website? And then, if sabihin nila na mobile app and wala kang knowledge dun, tama yung sabi ni Jess, be honest about it. You can just tell them na, hey client, to be honest, I don't have that much of an experience with mobile application UI UX design, but I'm willing to learn and I can also invest on a course. How open are you to working with someone who doesn't have an enough experience, who's willing to, to learn further?
Mhm.
So, yun lang, just be honest about it. And at the end of the day, yun nga, sabi ni Jess, madami na yung sinungaling, wag na tayong dumagdag kasi at the end of the day, honesty goes a long way. Ano yun?
Mm-mm.
Parang shit rhyme. At the end of the day, honesty goes a long way. Oh, grabe. Pero
Naks.
anyways,
Quotable quotes.
lang yan.
Errol
Grabe na.
Suzon, 2021.
Okay.
Sige.
Oh my
Next
God.
question.
Okay. Sige. 4.
Okay.
Miguel from YouTube. Kay
Okay.
Miguel. Question ni Miguel Salamera. May client kasi ako now na nagpagawa sa akin ng landing page for webinar sign up. Tapos wala pang bayad sa akin. Natapos ko na yung landing page pero hindi pa muna
Oh.
na launch kasi na-postpone daw yung seminar. Pwede ko pa kayang ma-negotiate si client na parang mas ma-improve pa yung landing page pero balak ko na magpa-fee sa kanya? If yes, how? Habang hindi pa nalalunch yung landing page?
Bakit wala siyang bayad?
Same question. Kanya, ba't walang bayad?
Ginawa mo na lahat, wala pa ring bayad. Medyo, why?
Why? First, bakit wala kang bayad? Don't tell me nagpa-BCS ka na naman na free. If you have, di tayo bati. Pero joke lang.
Galing po.
Pero yun nga,
For favor
since,
daw. Oh.
pero yun nga, if andyan na yan, na Miguel, andyan na yan, na nabigay mo na yung landing page, and then andun, sabihin natin na launch na. And then pwede kang mag-offer actually, na sabihin mo, hey client, yung pwede mong gawin is two-step, no? Two-step. So, pwede natin sabihin na, hey client, how was your experience so far working with me when I created the free landing page design for you? So, pag sabihin na lang, well, it was a great experience. Okay, and how open are you to having like making it more convert or improve it? How open are you to improving it to convert better? Parang ganun yung next question mo, step 2. Pag sabihin nilang, yes, I'm very, very open to that, then diretso ka sabihin natin, awesome, and how much would you be willing to invest with this project? Or would you be open if I get a small fee for this project or a small investment for this new project for the A/B testing? So, 3 steps siya. Number 1, you ask kung kumusta yung experience nila working with you. Kasi, yung goal mo dyan is to, parang yung tipong itra-trap mo sila na pagsabihin, sobrang galing mo, pre. Tapos bigla mong alangan naman na pagbawiin pa nila yan, di ba? So, syempre, they would prove themselves na mali sila, di ba? So, you will ask them kung, yun nga, tangin na, kalimutan ko, pero, shit!
Pero two ways din yun eh. Kasi pagka sinabi
Yeah.
naman niya na hindi maganda yung experience, and then, pasok mo na kagad yung, how open are you to improving that? Ganyan. Oh, di ba?
Yes.
So, either way, meron kang lusot.
Meron kang lusot, pero yun nga, at the end of the day, ask them like, how's your experience so far working with me? And then how open are you to, improving the conversion of this first variation of the landing page, and lastly is how much are you willing to invest for this new project.
Mm-mm.
So para at least mapakita mo sa kanila na you have given them the free taste. Pero sa next, if gusto nila ng improvise, may small investment na. Kasi hindi mo na yan pwede mabawi eh. So, yun.
Ang
Although
lupit
kami
ng
naman yung
free taste ni Miguel.
yun nga, bakit ganun yung free taste mo? So,
Parang, kesa sa slice ng pizza, isang buong pizza yung binigay niya.
yun nga eh, parang, ano to, election, may
Generous.
vote buying.
Okay. Ayun.
So,
Good
yun.
luck,
Last
Miguel.
question.
Okay. Meron pa tayo ditong 3 questions para sa last 5 natin. Sige, eto.
Okay.
From Gerald Labao Gabriel. Ano po ba yung pwedeng i-attach or magandang i-attach dun sa proposal sa Upwork?
Wala.
Picture mo. Hindi, joke lang.
Like,
Wala
bro
nga.
Gerald, don't overcomplicate. What you can do is offer the audit. Hey, someone or client, would you be open if I give you a free audit on how you can increase your conversion? And then wala nang attachment. If they said yes, then automatically give them the audit. If wala silang reply, then move on. Pero yun nga, overcomplicating, like thinking of things na pwede mong i-attach dyan would just slow your progress. At the end of the day, kung si client naghahanap na talaga and makita yung value sa audit mo, they will hire you and will always hire you. May iba naman na kahit i-attach mo na yung picture mo, yung picture ng family mo, yung lahat ng PDF na i-attach mo, pag ayaw nila talagang makipagtrabaho sa'yo, ayaw talaga nila. So,
Yes.
instead of overcomplicating, just offer the audit.
Yeah. Tsaka meron tayong weird connotation na parang feel natin kailangan more and more yung ibigay natin. Whereas, hindi naman necessary na more. You just have to give what they want. Which is, yun nga, yung solutions.
Yes.
So, yun. That's how you close the client gap. Si
Yeah.
Gab. Ayun.
Value is never measured by the kilo.
Mm-mm.
Said by Alan Ngo. So yun nga, if you want to work, like sabihin natin gusto mong kumain ng pizza, saan ka bibili? Sa tao na nagbibigay sa'yo ng 5 papel ng flyers or someone na magbibigay sa'yo ng free slice. Most probably, dun ka bibili sa nagbigay sa'yo ng free slice. Kasi nasolusyonan yung problema mo, yung gutom mo. So
Slice,
instead of
not box.
Yeah, 'di ba? Slice, not box, Miguel. Okay, hindi election.
Ayun.
Okay, sige. Last 2 questions tayo. So,
Go.
sa ano pala, parang clarification question to. How to
Okay.
paano daw po ba i-ask yung why me na question sa high value question mo?
Sige nga, Jess. Sige nga. Ikaw na.
Ba't ako? Joke lang.
Chinecheck ko kung nakikinig ka.
Oo. Ayun. What's your qualifying factors? Okay. What are you looking for? Or what are the qualities that you are looking for when you are
Yes.
looking for a landing page designer to work with? Yun. Pwede rin
Yun.
baliktad. Sometimes ginagawa ko na, ano yung ayaw mo sa mga landing page designers? Yung nabaliktad ko. So, yun.
Oo. Para at least ma-prevent mo, what are if you can give 3 qualities that you hate from a designer, what would those be? Pang Miss Universe, pero yun nga. If they said, ayoko ng late, automatically hindi ka na magiging late. Ayoko ng hindi nagko-communicate, automatic alam mo na magko-communicate ka. Pag sabihin nilang ayoko ng black hair, so magpa-bleach ka. So, pero yun, di ba? I mean,
Kasi sometimes mas madali sa kanila sabihin kung ano yung ayaw nila kaysa sa kung ano gusto nila.
yes.
So,
Okay, last question tayo.
Go.
This is about sa pro group natin. Tong question
Okay.
na to
Okay.
actually. Meron po ba daw tayong accountability group sa pro group natin, like experts and newbies for
Ayan na.
guidance or like the pusher para makaland ng first client? Actually, nag-hesitate din ako na i-ask to kasi hindi ko rin alam.
Ayan na.
Um,
Errol?
Actually, eto yung secret project namin. Pero since malapit na naman yung launch, no, big reveal na lang, no. So currently, yun nga, I mentioned a while ago that we are creating like this gamified learning server sa Discord. Now, yung gamified learning server sa Discord is, yung purpose niya talaga is to make it faster for people to get client and to learn. Kasi minsan boring talaga yung journey mo pag ikaw lang yung nag-aaral, mag-isa ka lang. So yung ginawa na namin is more on, ginawa siyang parang game wherein may mga boss fight, may
May
mga
pressure.
mini boss. Oh, may konting pressure kasi we've already tested this dun sa online challenge namin, no. So yun, gumawa kami ng gamified server for sa Discord. Now, sa Discord, meron siyang tinatawag na feature na collaborative call. So, pwede kang makipag-call sa same stage mo. Say, for example, if you are someone na nagsisimula pa lang, pwede kang makipag-collaborate sa mga bago din para you guys can talk, you guys can learn from each other. And yung iba naman na nasa ibang rank na or ibang stage, like more advanced na sila, mangyayari pwede silang mag-volunteer to help out other people na nagsisimula pa lang. They can join the call, they can answer questions, and yun, we are also planning, I'm actually planning personally na randomly I'm gonna be joining different stages wherein I will be there just to answer questions, just like this, para siyang live Q&A and stuff like that. Kasi yung goal ko is to, yun nga, yung goal namin ng CDPH is for you guys to get paid for your thinking. Sobrang gagaling ng mga designers dito sa Pilipinas. The problem is most of us are undervalued, and
Exactly.
yung reason bakit tayo undervalued is not on hindi dahil sa talent natin. Most of us are really good at designing, pero yung nagiging problema is that walang nagtuturo kung paano makipag-negotiate, kung paano magbigay ng strategy sa mga clients, and yun yung parang gusto naming isolve. So kaya gumawa din kami ng gamified system, and parang evil na lang, ulterior motive to. Sasali din ako sa mga calls. It's for me to collect questions. Kasi when you have questions, I can create more content. When I
Mm-mm.
create more content, madami ako mapupost sa YouTube. And madami ako marireach. Pag madami yung marireach, baka ma-monetize tayo. So at least YouTube will be paying us to continue doing this. So
Yep.
yun yung parang overall goal in the long run. Hopefully na-answer ko yun.
Mr. Universe.
Yes.
Kas- Okay, so yun na yung last question natin.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, if you found value in this live session, number one that I want you to do is, again, if you haven't liked or smashed the like button sa YouTube, if you're
Like and
watching on
subscribe.
YouTube, like i-like nyo, and then if hindi pa kayo nag-subscribe, subscribe para at least madami tayong ma-reach,
Mhm.
and this will let the YouTube algorithm know na we are doing this na mission. And then yun nga, subscribe and then comment your one valuable takeaway that you've got from this live session. It will help us know kung ano yung dapat naming improve for the next segment. And yun, if you are watching from the pro group, comment your one valuable takeaway from this live session. And yun, thank you so much, Jess,
Thank
for
you.
helping me out in answering those questions. Hopefully, sa next natin na live Q&A, madami na tayong mag-answer ng questions. Like, nakakaubos din pala ng boses, no?
Oo. Actually.
So,
Tapos
oo.
halatang gutom tayo, puro pizza na naman yung sample natin.
Uy, wag ganun. Wag ganun. Nang bubuking ka.
Next time may pa-sponsor na tayo. De joke.
Oo, dapat may pa-sponsor tayo 'no? Dapat may pa-sponsor
May
tayo.
wala pa
Hopefully
tayong
next
main
time merong
feature.
gano'n. Oo,
Ayun.
exactly. So, yun, tayo din magko-comment na lang tayo ng takeaway 'no? Like grabe sobrang dami pala ng questions and
Oo nga eh, hindi ko
hindi ko din na-realize na gano'n pala.
Mhm.
So, yun guys, I think we can end this live session now. Antay lang ako ng konting takeaway dito. Siguro mga 4 lang, Radley, and then we can end the live session.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
guys.
Yun, thank you so much for watching guys. Just any message to the audience kasi 'di ba meron ka ding segment hindi mo prino-promote na stress na ako sa
Okay. So, guys, thank you for joining us today. Kung bitin pa kayo sa chikahan natin, meron tayong part 2-ish. So, bukas mag-live kami ulit ni Errol. This
Ayo
time sa
nga no.
Conversion Conversations on Facebook. So, Facebook Live siya. Yun. Just follow the page, Conversion Conversations. Tapos, we're having the live tomorrow at 4 p.m. wherein Errol will be talking about conversion design specifically. And ano ba yung, paano nagiging persuasive yung conversion design. So lahat ng questions nyo about conversion conversations or conversion design, we will be answering it tomorrow. Ayun.
Okay. Sige, hindi pa ako nag-prepare ng slides. I'm not sure if makakapag-prepare pero will do my
Sorry.
best, no. So, yun again guys, thank you so much for your valuable time. I hope you've learned something and I hope at least makakuha naman lang kami ng like, subscribe and stuff like that. Yun, thank you so much and then I'd
Okay.
have to end this live session. Bye
Thank
guys.
you.
See you
Bye.
next month. Sige.